Create scarcity urgency. You're welcome back. Communicate limited availability, special offers, or time sensitive deals. Scarcity or urgency can prompt action by instilling a fear of missing out. When you have your audience and then you put out an offer there, you shouldn't just be putting out offers out there randomly. All right, you should be doing it tactically. So, for example is Black Friday. Black Friday now is like putting offer out there, and it is fear of missing out. Fear of missing out. We want people to miss out. For example, you put out an offer out there that you want to work with 5 clients or 10 clients or 15 clients this particular month, depending on your skills. So that you want to work with so number of clients this month. Maybe presently you're working with 3 already, and then you have 5 more clients, or you have 2 more clients to go. So with that, it will be like a fear of missing out. Will want them, yeah, that is your audience, to want to get on that your offer, to want to jump on that your offer, so that so that you guys can also work together. Fear of missing out. Don't forget that. Urgency. You need to prompt them. They need to have that feeling that, I don't want to miss out. I don't want to miss out on this offer that this man has put out there. So, and then it could be, limited offer is out there. It could be special offer, whatever offer that you've thought about that you want to put out there. It could be anything. It could be anything. And then when you're putting out offers out there, you shouldn't just be putting out offers every now and then, so that people won't see you as someone who is cheap. So that I won't see you as someone that is very, very cheap, and someone who is always running different offers, different discounts or something on what you do. No, you should hold and you should do your business professionally. So your offers should always be once in a while. So with that, it will create value for it. All right, it will get value for it. Don't forget, scarcity or urgency. You can prompt action by instilling a fear of missing out. So you know what you do best. So you'll be able to know how you can craft a special offer from what you do, which will kind of prompt people to take action. Feature benefit selling. Emphasize the benefits of your service. Help the customer envision how their life or business will improve with what you are offering. Definitely, it is part of what you can instill, and it is part of what you can put in your offer. Feature and benefit selling. The benefit of what you sell, that is the benefit of your service, is what you should put there. Benefit, your skill, your skill, so you know the solution. So it is that solution that you focus on, the solution that your skill will bring to their business. And establish authority and expertise. Share your knowledge and expertise in a way that builds confidence in your service. Offer advice and insights related to your field. I talked about you sharing content, right? So not only in sharing content, it could be when you're in conversation with your clients, you share insight, you share your knowledge. So all of this will build confidence. Like it will help you build confidence, and it will help them build confidence in your service. Because when you are in conversation, and then with your prospect, maybe on phone or chat or wherever it is, when you're in conversation with your prospect, and then they can see the level of confidence that you have, the boldness that you are delivering all of what you are saying with, so they'll feel, it will persuade them. That confidence will be contagious. So it will persuade them better, and with things that you are saying, the solution that you are telling that you will bring to their business. So anticipate objectives. Picture this: you feel prepared for your sales call. You feel like you have a solid understanding of who the prospect is and what they are looking for. Your notes are typed out and you're ready to close the deal. Then during the call, the prospect throws several curveballs, asking you questions and mentioning objections that you weren't prepared to account for. But don't get too down. This is a valuable learning experience. Now, to harness the power of persuasion, prepare for your sales conversations by brainstorming the possible objectives a prospect may have to your offer, and prepare talking points to disqualify the objections. No one knows all, right? So that is why you must always be open to learning. But there are sometimes that you'll be in conversation with some prospects, and then by the virtue of what they are asking, the questions that they are asking you, what they are saying, you know that they have a great knowledge about what they actually want. And some of those things that they will ask you or that they will say, you won't have a clue. All right. So you won't get mad. What you have to do is to keep learning. So that's why you must be open to learning at all times. So employ reciprocity. Offer something of value to the customer before expecting a commitment. It can be a helpful resource, consultation, or a sample. And a good example is you want them to You want to just like a taste of what you do, right? A taste. For example, as a graphic designer or as a salesperson or as a copywriter, you can have an ebook. You can have just few pages, maybe like 5 pages or 10 pages. Just have something. So when they come to you or before when you are reaching out to them, what you do is that obviously that book, that ebook will be something that will be helpful to their business. You know the niche that you serve. So you tell them that you have something for them, a gift for them, an ebook for them, whatever it is that you have for them. You send them that ebook or you send them that resource. At the end of the day, once they go through it and then they find it valuable, they will come back to you. Apart from it being an ebook, it could be a consultation, maybe like 30 minutes or 1 hour. It depends. If they can get the tip of an iceberg like that, it will be easier for them to come back to you who they've received something free from that is valuable. So with that, you've watered the ground. So now you guys can now have a level ground to to converse on, and then so that it will be, and then it will be very very easy for you to close them at the end of the day. So engage in storytelling. Use stories to illustrate how your service has solved problems or delivered results for others. People connect with stories and remember them better than facts or figures. We've talked about storytelling extensively in the past. So you must, is a must, you must know how to use storytelling. And like I said in that module, I said it is something I get better at with time. All right, so it's not your first storytelling may not really have much engagement. That is understandable, but the more you do it, the more you get better at it. So you must learn how to use storytelling to connect with them. You share the story so people, because people remember story very very well. People remember story, and that's why in school you see that teachers teach students more like the pupils, the younger children. They teach them that is the foundational level. They teach them using songs so that they can remember. All right. Create a call to action. Clearly guide the customer towards the next steps, e.g., scheduling a follow-up call. Make the action clear and simple. For example, so what we're talking about is after maybe you share your free resource with them or consultation, whichever one with them, they've gone through it, now they are back, and then they want to, you're in conversation. So at the end of the day, what do you want them to do? Your call to action must be very, very clear. What do you want them to do? And what do you want from them? If it is to schedule a follow-up call, then you can do that. Don't rush the process. Don't rush your prospects through the sales process. Effective persuasion should feel natural for the prospect. They shouldn't feel pressured or rushed to sign on the dotted line, right? Now, and let's be real, no one likes being told what to do, including your prospects. So you will want to avoid being too direct in your approach. But that doesn't mean you can't implement a sense of urgency or be timely. In fact, creating a slight sense of urgency, such as offering a special price for a limited time, can be an effective tactic. If, as you are moving through the sales process, you are under the impression your process is ready to close, when in reality they are in the consideration stage, your tactics will be less persuasive because the prospect will feel sold to. Take your time. Nobody wants to be sold to. That is why it mustn't be too pushy. It mustn't be showing desperation when you are in conversation with your client, maybe on phone call or when you are chatting with them, whichever way. You shouldn't be sounding, or they shouldn't have that impression like you are too desperate. No, but what you should be presenting and what you should be projecting is just helping them, how you can help them. As a matter of fact, talking about your price is what you should talk about towards the last part of the conversation, right? But still, no, I said that doesn't mean you can't implement a sense of urgency or be timely. In fact, creating a slight sense of urgency, such as offering a special price for a limited time, can be an effective tactic. Everything you want to do is just for them to be able to enter your trap, whereby they can, at the end of the day, so that you guys can work together. Now, mirror match, that's the next point. Mirror the customer's body language, tone, and speech to build a rapport and establish a connection. Listen to what they say and much more how they say it. It is very, very important when you are on sales call with your prospects. You should, if they are talking, if their voice is soft, you should also talk soft. If their voice is kind of, if they talk very, very loud, you should also be loud. Like you mirror match that tone, the tone that they are using. If you can use that tone, use that tone. That speech, you just make sure you are mirror matching what they are saying. So it builds this, that there's something in our voice. I don't know if you've noticed that there's something in our voice that if you are hearing someone's voice, if there's something in it. So if they're hearing your voice as well, there's something in it. So listen to what they say, and not that alone, but how they are saying it. So it will help you It will help you when you are, it will help you. If you can say your own part, that is what you're telling them, it will help you to establish a good connection with them. Follow up consistently. So being persistent in this regard is very, very important. Follow up on potential leads and inquiries. Maintaining communication and relationship building without being overly pushy. While these techniques can be powerful in sales conversations, the focus should always be on providing genuine value and solutions to the customer's needs. Effective persuasion in sales should always be ethical, customer focused, and centered on building long-term relationships. When you are following up on your existing potential customers, you should always do that respectfully, right? Do that respectfully and then have an interval. You shouldn't be doing follow up every blessed day. No, you are pushing them off that way and then they will get bored like that. But what you should do, you should have some clear time. That is, you should have it should be periodic, all right, till they respond positively or till they give you the answer that they are no more interested. All right. So while these techniques can be powerful in sales conversation, the focus should always be on providing genuine value. You shouldn't just be following up on them just because you need the sale. Yeah, we know back end you need a sale, but front you should always be projecting the fact that you want to what help them get solution to their problem. Effective persuasion in sales should always be ethical, customer focused, and centered on building long term relationships because if you work with someone once, there is a possibility that you can still work with them. So, but if everything has gone wrong from the foundational level, that means even if you eventually work with them once, they may not want to come back again. But the essence of following up or building rapport with them, building connection, all of that is to be able to build a long-term relationship with them. So if they come now and then you guys work together, they can still come next time and then still bring someone to you. So that is very, 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 very important. All right. So see you in the next lesson.